Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe, that they hope leaves the... The Cowboys will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rebels offense will have the opening possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Calandria. Rushes on him. Creates a little space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Rebels are rolling down the field.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
The short hands, it's Thomas. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to have a challenge trying to stop this passing attack. One of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. But after swatting that ball away here early in the game, that should help their confidence out a lot.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man on the right. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass, it's Orji. Makes the catch. Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vegas.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Anderson will throw. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Rebels offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Rebels decide to punt it away. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Makes the grab. It's Durr. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just feeds the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Anderson wants to throw. It's caught. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fakes to grab. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Third down play from the gun. Using the quick game. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Thomas. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Hand off from the shotgun. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Wants to throw. It's Calandria. He'll off one deep down the left side. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Rebels offense is back on the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Now they'll run the draw. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. The sure hands, it's Thomas. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
And take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners in coverage, so I like finding matchups and exploiting them.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Gums.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Sargent. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Richardson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got the quick completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense roll.
The Rebels headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Calandria. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They punt it away on 4th down. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Flips it out to the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun to give, looking for room. Turning it on. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reynolds. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Thomas. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
The Rebels will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Turns it on in midfield. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the 1, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Gums. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Touch pass on the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Right on the money. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Rebels are on the move.
Good enough for first down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
First and goal. UNLV.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up 14 over Syracuse. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Makes the catch. It's Thomas.
guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The Rebels in the hurry up. It's a draw. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First and goal, UNLV.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown UNLV. Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sticks, it's Richardson. Wide open spaces. The 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Back to pass, it's Calandria. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gums. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Rebels are flying down the field.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Running back searching for a hole. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield. It's Gums. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Just keep slinging it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. And the Rebels will try to convert on 4th down. This quarterback part of their running game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, the ground game. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Sends it back in motion. Anderson will throw. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The Cowboys will punt this one away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. One final play before the end of the quarter. He leaves it with his back, fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter. It'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Rebels send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Quickly complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the right. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll go to the counter play. Look out, he's got room.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best run-it-runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll go to the ground. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Caught over the middle. It's Sargent.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Set to kick this one away.
Coming out with it, it's Richardson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Hands it off. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Anderson will throw. Takes a hit as he fires. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. Trying to keep this drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Zings it complete to the right. And that is how we will wrap this one up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.